everyone. Welcome to the Fam Show. Today we have the golden one, Equality, and a member of the council. So Equality, you mentioned a lot of times that you were born with a curse. What did you mean by that?
Well, for my whole life, basically, I've been feeling as though what the council wants us to believe and what society wants us to believe is completely wrong. I feel like everyone should have their own right to believe or to love anyone or any type of thing that they see in their life. I think everyone should have self-expression, basically. And the council just kind of cuts that off.
What do you mean by self-expression?
Everyone should have, like, opinions. Everyone should believe in what they want to believe, should like what they want to like, and should be able to see who they want to see, no matter the boundary.
Do you agree with this?
Actually, I do a lot because me and Equality, we ended up falling in love at first sight, and even though it wasn't permitted and it wasn't allowed, I felt that like our
so it
love
wasn't allowed because of the council.
Yeah, I feel like our love would triumph either way, and that's what.
So Equality, why did you leave this?
Well, I left the society because I didn't feel like they were allowing us to do what we wanted and express ourselves. They were.
Well, what do you exactly wanted to do?
Well, I want to be free. I don't want to have so many boundaries on me. I don't want to feel as though I'm like everybody else. I don't want to feel like I have to do this thing in life and it has to be done every single day and I can't change it.
So like you would be wanting to like choose your own job and like
choose my own job. I feel like I should choose what I want to study in, what I want to become in the future. That's kind of what I feel would be a right place to live.
Okay. So what's your opinion about it?
Well,
do you agree with him?
So, well, not really, because like our system is like in control. We gave them a job, like even if they didn't pick it, they still had one, and like we even gave them like people to meet at the palace of mating.
Be thankful. Right?
Well, yeah, because like we had everything under control. Like they had a job, they ate, they did everything that they wanted to.
You're saying you have everything under control, and you're giving us this life, but what life is there really to live if everything is just bland and boring and it's not something that we love or appreciate?
So you're saying life in the society is boring?
It's
dull. It's dull. Just like she's saying, it's dull. There's nothing to do in life. If you're living a life where you go to the same job every day, or you study the same things every day, or you see the same people every single day, the same exact people, even if they're your friends, it gets boring, it gets dull. What life are you truly living in these barriers that you have around you?
And you can't even, it's not like this type of society prevents you from making friends, from talking to people, from falling in love with somebody.
Yeah, because like everyone's your brother, right?
Yeah, but it's exactly, so it's not right to like love your brother. It's not the same. You can't have freedom. You can't do anything, and I feel that's why we live in such a dull world, and I think that's why we escape.
So you saying you escaped for a better life?
Yeah, to have freedom, to be with the people you love.
Well, what kind of freedom do you have in the uncharted forest?
We have much more freedom than we have inside these walls called the city or the council or whatever you want to call it, society. Since I've left the society, I've created almost like a town or like a city, or at least that's my future goal is to create like the city. And she was able to find me, and we actually have a 2-year-old kid together. And I actually go back into the city without being known or seen, and I bring back some of my some of my bunk friends, and some of my roommates, and some of my friends, my best friends, people who I know will trust me, and I can trust them, that will come and live with us, so we can create almost like an army to attack or come back at the society.
So you want to destroy the society?
We want to destroy the society, but we also want to create our own ideas and views. We don't want to be like, okay, well, you have to believe in this one thing and you have to do this every single day. I want to do something that allows everyone to believe and enjoy life the way they want.
Equality, what are some struggles you faced trying to bring your brothers into your own community or the Uncharted Forest?
Well, a lot of my brothers and a lot of my friends, when I tried bringing them there, I had to explain everything, where we were going, what I was trying to do, what mission I was trying to complete almost. And a lot of them feared the word Uncharted Forest because they've heard stories of men going in there and never coming back. But I would be lying to you, and to be completely honest, they fear the council a lot more than they fear the Uncharted Forest. They fear that if they leave the council, the society, they feel as though
They would get consequences.
they'll have very dire consequences.
Consequences would you give if someone tried to leave the community or like not follow the rules?
That, like, what you just said, like, if they don't follow the rules or if they, like, try to leave or something, like, we'll kill them, like, because then we know, like, they won't do it again, and then, like, we're trying to keep everything in order, so, like, if they don't, like, follow what we're trying to say, then what else should we do?
Okay, do you agree with this?
No. I feel as though, like, if you're killing one person for doing something wrong, and you make everyone watch it, because you know how they bring everyone out and they have to watch either someone being beheaded or burned. If you see that people are viewing this and they're getting, you know, traumatized by what they're seeing.
Because then they won't do it.
But we're doing it still. We're still doing it. When I was younger and I was able to see that guy burning on the stake, he looked into my eyes and I knew that there was something he wanted me to say.
But what do you think he got killed for? What was
For
it?
speaking the unspeakable word. And I feel as though he shouldn't be killed for that. That's his own freedom of expression and his own way to express himself, not what the council wants him to be known as.
And I think that's one of the reasons why we escaped to the Uncharted Forest. Like, unlike being in the council with the city and the council, we wouldn't be able to speak our own minds. We wouldn't be able to say anything. But now that we're in the Uncharted Forest, like, we're able to.
Before you met Equality, did you have the same ideas and opinions about him? I mean, with him, that like, did you guys share the same opinions, or only after you met him that you really loved him, that you felt the same way?
Actually, I didn't. I mean, because I really didn't know what was going on. I thought that I had to go along with the flow of the council, otherwise, like he said, I could have been burned or I could have been beheaded. And I honestly didn't want that, so I would follow the rules. But until I met Equality, I learned that there was a different way of.
But before
feeling.
you met him, did you know that there was an outside world? That outside you were free?
No, I didn't, because all that they had taught us in school was that the community is all we have, and that's all we could live with, and that if we left to the Uncharted Forest, we would never be able to come back and stuff like that. So I thought that all that there was the community that we lived in.
And I don't understand why the council, if they know that someone's going to be bad or going to break the rules, and they know they're going to try to flee away into the Uncharted Forest, why don't they just let them? Why is it that if someone speaks out and says, I'm going to move to the Uncharted Forest or try to find a way out, and they try to go there, and they know that they're going to die because of all the stories of beasts and monsters killing them, why don't they just let them go and die? Why is it that they have to kill them in front of a whole group of people, even though the ideas never change? People still rebel.
Because we have a system that everyone has to be under control, everyone has to be the same, and if someone does something bad, then everyone else is going to follow, and then more people are going to get killed.
Yeah, but haven't you seen that maybe the way that you live your life, or the way you're making people live your life?
But you as the council, a member of the council, are you equal to everyone in the community?
No, because, like, I'm telling them what to do because they have to follow us, and they have to, like, do whatever we tell them.
But why do you believe in this system?
Because it keeps everything in control, and then we know, like, they're not going to do anything bad, even though some people do.
But don't you think that it's wrong that you guys are killing people, innocent people, just for trying to speak out, trying to be different?
And think about it. If you're killing people, right, and you realize that a lot of people still rebel even after all of the things that they've witnessed, don't you think that maybe something's wrong with your system and not the way we're thinking?
But if we, like, started it out, like, everyone, like, when we first started, everyone was going good, and then when people start going bad, we're not going to change it.
And how do you know it's bad if people are changing their ideas in the way that they perceive?
Because then they're not listening to us.
But how do you know that your laws and your system that's keeping everyone in control, which now pretty much isn't even working anymore, how do you know that's right?
Why do you say it's not working anymore?
Because
look at me. I come into the city and I take my friends, even if they're not best friends or people who trust me. I still come here. I take my friends, my roommates, and things like that, and they believe me. They trust me. They feel like.
So they feel the same way as you.
They feel the same way.
Outside have freedom.
Right, and they have to. They have to have this kind of like an idea that's brought to them. That's like, you know, it's okay to believe what you want. It's okay to think the way you want. Just break out. Be able to break away from these